Are you wanting to start on your way towards passive income through dividend investing and don't really know where to begin? That's what I'm going to talk a little bit about today in the video. So stick around and hope you enjoy the content today. Hello, my name is Adam Kahn and I'm the Rational Investor. Today is Wednesday, November 15th. I hope you're all doing well. I'd say another beautiful day here in Las Vegas, but it's a little overcast. I'm worried we might get some rain. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully I don't get rained on while I'm doing the video for you guys. Before I forget and before I get into where to start in terms of starting your lives in dividend investing so you can build some passive income, do me a favor. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, maybe hit the like button or smash it or whatever you'd like to do, and make some comments. Let me know what you think and how things are going in your careers of building a dividend and passive income stream. I'm also going to put a couple links in the description. If you want to use those, I'll help you to open a SoFi account where you can start on this. I use SoFi as well. I wouldn't put it in there if I didn't use their platform, and I think it's great. If you put in $10 or more, they'll give you a free $25, and there'll be two different links in there. One that allows you to open a checking and savings account, and another one that allows you to open up a stock account. I actually opened an account with my son who's 13 years old because I like to teach him about this stuff as early as possible as well. So he gets really excited. I appreciate the kindness. I appreciate the support. So first things first, where to begin? Beginning is opening an account somewhere. And it doesn't have to be SoFi. Like I've said, I've provided those links in there if you want it to be. But E-Trade or Fidelity, there are a lot of places online where you can do accounts and they have free trading. Robinhood as well. What I like about SoFi and Robinhood is they allow for fractional shares if some of you are on a smaller budget. But the free trading allows you to buy as little as one share, the ones that don't, which to me is super cool. And the way I try to think about it is just start. It's really easy. Opening an account is clicking on any of those companies and pretty much putting in your name, your address, and that type of information like you've done for a bunch of other things and get that account open. From there, just fund it, whether it's $50, 100, 1,000, 50,000, whatever it is you have that you're comfortable putting into the account. Start small and build your way up. And then you'll see how it works. And it's really easy to type in a ticker symbol, buy a stock, let it sit in the account. And if you care to watch it, watch it. But my suggestion is don't even watch it. Use money that you don't need for other things. Now, I've said this a bunch of times and I really mean it. I am not a financial planner. You guys need to do your own research or connect with a financial planner if you wanted to and make your own financial decisions. You shouldn't be listening to me or any other YouTuber for that matter on these things. I just think saving for your future is really important. And it eases a lot of stress for me. I mean, I was talking to a friend about it, and it's funny because what he was telling me is his brother, he's one of those people who doesn't save anything. He's getting around 60 years old. He makes a good living, but he spends pretty much everything that he makes. Well, he's comfortable with that. I'm so not because what I worry about is when I get to retirement and I get to the age where I can't work anymore and I can't drive an income, I want to know that there's comfort there to still be able to pay some bills. And what I hope is that the dividends continue to come in and they're enough to cover some bills so that I can live comfortably and live a nice life as I get into those older years. The thing that's so crazy about dividends, that's really all it is opening the account, funding it, and buying some dividend paying stocks. And then you'll start seeing, it won't be a check, they'll deposit it automatically into the account that you open it at. But you'll see the dividend comes when it gets distributed, and you'll receive money from dividends, and it'll be passive. And for those of you who think, oh, but he talked about these things where you needed $450,000 or $1 million, that you could set that as an eventual goal. But take some time to look at what you do in your life because, when I think about it, it's as simple as a Starbucks coffee. If you're going now, I own Starbucks, so maybe I'd rather you spend your money there. But no, seriously, instead of spending the $5 a day, 5 days a week on a coffee somewhere, that's $25 a week. On the low end, that's $100 a month and $1,200 a year. That's a great start for opening an account and putting some money away. And if that money can generate 8% that you could reinvest, that's an additional 100 you could add the next year. And that's just off of a morning coffee once a day. I know plenty of people that are going to Starbucks 2, 3 times a day, and then they'll eat out for lunch and all these other things. So if you take a little time and see where you're spending money and you're able to save it instead, I don't want you to make your life not fun. I don't want somebody to cut so far back that you're not actually enjoying life and you're working hard and all you're doing is putting away. But there is a balance to it, and there is a balance to getting disciplined about making sure that you pay yourself first in terms of saving for your future. The other thing that's really nice about it for me is, God forbid something breaks in our house or we lose something or whatever it is, we then have an account as well that helps to be able to pay for that stuff. I talk about buying a house a lot of times. Well, if you did buy a house, there are other expenses that come along with it. So you have to be aware of that and be prepared for all those other bills that come along. And then you want to make your house look nice. So then you want to buy little trinkets and things like life does cost money. And I think the more you save, the better position you're put in. Then, if you build a dividend paying account, you can actually start to try to rely on that income coming in. Now, I wouldn't over rely because, like I've said, dividends, they're subject to change and they're not a guarantee. So you never know if they're going to lower them or cut them or whatever might happen. But to some degree, it becomes pretty religious that they just send it every quarter if it's a quarterly dividend, or to some of the stocks they send it every month. And what I do, if it's actual money that I need, is when I get that dividend money into the trading account, I'll transfer what I need into my checking, and with the rest, I'll buy additional dividend stocks to try to grow those dividends. I mean, I'll buy the ones where the stock's down a bit, but I still like the company, or I'll buy one that I feel like I don't have enough of that one, or whatever it is. And again, you guys need to do what's best for you, not what's best for me. Um, anyway, I'm going to keep this a little bit short. Don't forget, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and sure, I'll talk to you tomorrow or next day. Have a good one.